Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little haul slash review of some of my recent things from Revolve. I live in southern Alabama and northern Florida, so it's still pretty warm where I'm at. So I feel like most of the pieces are still more summery type styles. However, some of it could be really good transition pieces into fall as well. So I'll just let you know kind of how the sizing is, the quality of the products, and then what you can expect if you get it. For sizing references, I am pretty tall. I'm 5'7". So I'm 5'7". I definitely have a curvier frame. I have a smaller waist, but I have thicker hips and thighs, and so I have a difficult time kind of finding the right sizes online, and especially with Revolve, I feel like they tend to fit a little differently depending on the brand. So this will cover all of that, and I'll also have more information down in the description box below. So to get started, I'll start with the piece that I'm actually wearing. This is a little bodysuit. I think it's like a Henley bodysuit. The brand is Privacy Please. I absolutely love this. I think this is my absolute favorite piece I've gotten so far in this haul. It's super comfortable. It is very lightweight though, so I think this is definitely more of a transition piece. I think once it gets super cold, this would be a little too thin, unless you just have it as like your bottom layer. Again, I live in southern Alabama and I'm used to like warm weather, so I'm not good with like the layering aspect if it's super cold where you're at. But it is very comfortable. It's very soft. It has buttons that go almost all the way down. I leave these top three unbuttoned just for a bit of cleavage, but if you wanted a more conservative look, you could definitely button it up more and it would still be really cute. It also has the button closures on the crotch, which is nice. If you've ever worn bodysuits, I'm sure you know the struggle of having to go to the restroom out in public, and if there's no button closures on the crotch, you have to take the entire thing off. So very convenient that there are button closures on the crotch. And I would also point out, again, like I said, I'm very tall. I'm 5'7", and this is the perfect length for me. I typically struggle with bodysuits because I think I just have a longer torso, and so normally they're very uncomfortable for me, or they're just too short for my frame. However, this one does fit me perfectly. So if you're taller, I think this is perfect for you. However, if you are on the shorter side, I'm not sure how this would fit you. I think you would just have to size down quite a bit, or it might just be too long for you. But I am wearing a size small in this bodysuit. So a few more things that I don't have other video clips for. These super cute bikini bottoms. They are high-waisted and just a super fun bright color. The brand of this is Lovers and Friends. I think this is super flattering. I didn't record a video clip because there's creepy men on the internet and I don't want to have a video clip of me prancing around in a bikini on the internet. So I don't have a video clip, but I will tell you this is extremely, extremely flattering. I absolutely love it. I love high-waisted bikinis in general, just because I feel like they're more forgiving on your flatter, but they also accentuate your waist because they hit at the smallest part of your waist. And so they just, you know, when you first look at you, it appears as if your waist is smaller just because that's where it's accentuating. I also love the bright colors. I didn't get the matching top for this because it didn't have good reviews. It's just like a bandeau top, and the reviews I read said that like it just kept slipping down, or it would roll up or roll down. It wasn't built for women with like larger chest, and so for all of those reasons I just decided not to get the top, and I just paired this with a white bikini top that I already own, and it looks super cute. So the next thing I'm going to show you are actually these super cute white sneakers. I've really been wanting to get some nice white sneakers that go with like everything, especially going into fall when it gets a little cooler. I normally wear flip-flops and sandals all summer, but obviously like once it gets cooler, like that's not very comfortable or feasible to wear. And so I wanted something that was like small enough that would go with like dresses or shorts or jeans or anything without being super like frumpy or like clunky looking. I don't like the look of like the dad shoes or like whatever people call them that everyone's wearing. I don't think it's cute. It's not a trend that I want to be a part of. So these are actually perfect. I will say they are not very comfortable when you first wear them. I got a pretty gnarly blister on the back of my heel the first time. So definitely make sure I would definitely recommend just wearing like some thick socks and like walking around your house for a day or two in them just to break them in before you start wearing them out. I got overly excited and just decided to wear them out one day because they went with my outfit, and I definitely paid for it with a blister. I don't know how to pronounce the brand name. I think it's Superga. I don't know. I'll show you. Yeah. So I know this is a very popular Italian brand. They're pretty affordable though. I know Revolve can be very pricey, but these were, I think I got them for $65. So not terrible, especially for shoes. Shoes can be like definitely pretty pricey. And yeah, they are small and sleek enough to where they go with dresses, they go with shorts, they go with jeans. Pretty much any outfit that you want to make a bit more casual, you could wear with these. Alright, so moving on, the next outfit, if you've followed me on Instagram, you've probably seen this outfit a lot just because I wore it for a lot of my pictures. But it is this super cute and bright set from Song of Style. I honestly didn't know how I felt about it at first. When I saw like the stock photo online, it didn't catch my eye. I wasn't impressed. But I always kind of stalk the Instagram tagged photos for the different Revolve brands just to see what looks good. And I actually saw a girl's just like normal tagged photo in this, and it looked so flattering, so cute. So I decided to give it a try. I love it. I think the colors are definitely a bit out there, but it's super cute. I paired these with those little white sneakers that I showed you in a cute white handbag. I would definitely keep it paired with neutrals just because it is so colorful and bright on its own. It's also very flattering. It does show your midriff quite a bit, and I feel like at first you would think that it's not very forgiving, but it actually is, just because it's so high-waisted that it only shows like your upper midriff portion, I guess you would call it. And so it's very forgiving, and I went with a size small in the top. To be honest, I could have sized up to a medium just because I am a bit bustier, but I feel like the small actually worked pretty well. I think I'm like it depends on the brand obviously, but typically I'm like a 34C, unless you go to like Victoria's Secret and then it's like, it says you're like a double D when really you're not. But so I think a normal brand will put me like a 34C, and the small fit really well. It is a bit snug, but overall very flattering. And then for this skirt, I wasn't sure what size to go with because again, I am tall and I get very nervous that like most skirts and dresses tend to be crazy short on me. So I went with a medium. And to be honest, I could have gone with a small, so you'll see in the video clip that I show that there is a lot of room on my waist. So if anything, I might get it taken in at the waist, but I will say it's pretty snug on like my butt and like my hips and stuff, so I think maybe the medium works well. It just has to be tailored. But it fits at a very flattering spot for me. Like it hits at a nice spot on like my natural waist, so it accentuates the waist, but it doesn't do anything for me as in regards to cinching the waist, just because it is a little looser on me. So this next piece is a super cute white dress from Superdown. I love this style. It's like a pretty eyelet style. It's just a nice little summery dress. If you're not familiar with Revolve, like I said, a lot of their pieces are very pricey, but Superdown is a good place to start with more affordable stuff. I've mentioned in some of my previous videos that because it is more affordable, I feel like sometimes, like it's still good quality, like it's still like higher quality than like H&M, Forever 21, stuff like that. Like it's still above that. However, it's not as good of quality as the rest of Revolve's stuff. But this one is definitely good. Again, I sized up to a medium in this only because I am so tall. And unfortunately, the rest of the dress is just way too big for me now. Like it doesn't really do anything for my figure. So I might see if I could get this tailored. If not, I would just have to sell this. Which is unfortunate because it's super pretty. But yeah, for me being 5'7", it's still pretty short, and I think if I would have gone with a small, it would have been way too short. Like my whole butt would have been hanging out basically. But this one, it's not tight enough on my waist or my bust area. So Super cute though, and especially if you are on the shorter side, more petite side, this would be super pretty. I also think if you're on the curvier side like me, you can definitely still pull this off. You would just need like the waist to be cinched in so it does something for your figure. But especially if you're on like the more straight type of figure, the ruffles at the bottom would definitely help give you an appearance of like fuller hips. So definitely a super cute piece. Alright, so the next outfit I'm super excited about. I love like leather skirts and like leather leggings, obviously like faux leather, but I found a very affordable leather mini skirt, faux leather again. So this is again from Superdown. It's pretty short and it has like a nice little triangle slit. It's extremely flattering and the quality is actually really good. I get a little nervous when I buy like faux leather things just because it's either hit or miss. It's either super cute or it just looks like cheap plastic and it's like not cute. I love this. I think the quality is great. It's just under $50, which is really good for this type of quality. And yeah, it's super comfortable too, and like it's not overly stiff, like you can easily like move it around. It is very, very short though. So I did size up to a medium in this, and I think it was necessary because although the waist is like a tiny bit loose, I think a small would have been way too small for me. Especially like on my butt and stuff, it's like very snug, and then like the length, like a small would not have done it for me. And so then I paired that in this video with this super cute top from Lovers and Friends. I don't really know what you would call this material, but it's like a classy button-up style. The arms do run like very, very snug though, and also like if you are fuller chested, you definitely need to size up in this. It doesn't look like it would be that snug, but it is. I am wearing a medium in this. And to be honest, like some of the buttons are still a little snug. Like they definitely work, they're not about to like come loose or anything, but a small would have been way too tiny for me. And especially in the arms too, I think it would have just like cut off, like it would have given you like that weird like sausage arm, which is not cute. But yeah, so the material is super pretty, the color is very pretty. It's just like this beige mixed with like white and gray that I absolutely love. I was kind of on the fence with this, but I'm really glad I got it. I think it turned out really good. I think this is a really good transition piece for fall, and I could honestly picture this with like some cute like high-waisted jeans and some boots. So that's what I plan on wearing it with. For the video, I paired it with the leather mini skirt that I showed you, which although I think it's a super cute outfit, I don't know that I would wear it out just because that is a lot of skin showing. You have like a lot of leg showing and your midriff and then cleavage. So it's just quite a bit. So while I think it's cute for a picture, I probably realistically would not wear it out, but I do think this would be super cute with some jeans and some like high, like knee-high boots or something. Alright, so the next dress is from Privacy Please. It is this super cute olive colored dress. It's like a ribbed, kind of like a, I don't want to say t-shirt material because it's definitely a little thicker than that, but it's not thick enough to be like a sweater, so it's like somewhere in between. It's very soft. It's also super cute. It's also super short. So let me see, I think I sized up in this one as well, which was good because a small just would have been way too short on me. And I think the material is like snug and stretchy enough to where I really don't have to worry about it being too loose anywhere else, because like I pull mine all the way down just to make sure everything's covered, and so that kind of helps like bring in the waist as well. I didn't know how flattering it was going to be with like this straight cut off neck, but I actually love how it looks. I think it's really cute. The only thing I will say with this is it is not forgiving whatsoever. Even with the dark color, this material just kind of hugs every little inch of you, and so definitely would not recommend wearing this when you're like going out to eat and doing stuff like that where you might be kind of bloated, or like if you're going out drinking. I wouldn't recommend it for those days, just because if you do get bloated, this is going to show every little bit of that. But it is very cute, and it's good for like pretty much any other activity other than eating. Alright, so moving on to the next piece. This is a cute little dress, again from Lovers and Friends. This sold out super quickly and they restocked it, so I got it on the second time. I think it might have sold out again, but Revolve is pretty good when something is very popular. They will continue to do restocks until it's like no one else is buying. So if it's sold out right now, just give it some time and I'm sure it will come back. This has some very, very stretchy material as well, which also hugs like every little curve as well. But the nice thing about this, because it has so much ruching, this is definitely more forgiving than like the previous dress I just showed you. It also has this super cute like picnicky type design, I guess. And it does run a bit short and it also runs a bit large. So I picked a size small in this and it's pretty big on me, to be honest. Like if I wasn't so tall, I would have gone down to an extra small and I think that would have fit perfectly. But because of my height, I also think that the extra small would have been way too short on me. So small is where I went with. It's still cute. It's still very forgiving in the small, which is also good. And overall just very flattering. You can wear it with sneakers. You could dress this up with like a cute little cardigan and heels. You could wear it with really anything. I like it with like a little jean jacket and my white sneakers that I showed you. The only thing I have to say, so this closure in the back, as you can see, there's this little snap that has to be done. It is so insanely difficult to get this closed if someone's not helping you. So when I do it by myself, I pretty much have to do like the trick you do with your bra, where like you have it around your waist and you do it and then you have to like turn it all the way around and like slide it up, because it's impossible to get closed this high up on your back by yourself. Another thing, so these straps are so thin that I feel like they're not, I don't know if you can see, it's like this tiny little like string holding these straps onto the dress, if it'll focus. And so I wore mine out to grab drinks with Dustin. And as you can see on this one, it already like came undone. So as you can see, it came loose there. So that is something I have to go get, I guess take it to a tailor and see if they can fix it. So until then, like the strap isn't broken per se, it's just not as snug as the other one and there's no way to adjust it, so it just keeps like falling down my arm, which isn't ideal. But it's not the end of the world, and like the dress, like still, even if the strap falls down, the dress stays up, which is fine. But definitely that's one critique, especially for the amount that this dress cost. I feel like they should have done a better job with the stitching on these. But overall, it's still super cute. I'll probably just, when I take it to the tailor, get all of them reinforced with like thicker string, just that way it doesn't happen again. Okay, so the last piece I'm going to show you is this super cute like cropped sweater from Superdown. I absolutely love this. I think the design is so pretty and I think that the material is like super soft. I saw this in a picture. The picture I saw was a girl with like a cute like high-waisted bikini and she had this on at the beach. And so you couldn't really tell from the picture, but unfortunately it's like extremely see-through. Yeah, so because at first I was like, oh, I could pair it for like the beach because like it seems lightweight enough, but then I could also, you know, with fall coming up, wear this again with like jeans or like high-waisted leggings and some boots. But it's just very see-through, so you definitely have to put I guess like a cropped like spaghetti strap or like a bandeau bra or whatever they're called. Bandeau, I don't know. You have to wear something underneath basically. You can't just wear your bra or else it will be completely see-through. Let me see if I can just put my hand through so you can see. Yeah, so as you can see, you would see literally everything in this little cropped sweater thing. But it is super cute. I love the design, so I'll probably just get like a cropped spaghetti strap or something to wear under it. And I guess too, if you're wearing like high-waisted, you could probably just maybe wear like a regular size white spaghetti strap and just tuck it into your jeans and then have this over. I'll try it out. I'll probably do a fall styling video, and so I'll figure out the best way to wear this where it's not see-through, and then I will feature it in that video as well. So, but overall, this one was very affordable. Again, it's from Superdown. The material is super soft, super nice. And yeah, I'm excited to see how I can pair that for fall. Okay, and so then the last thing I'm going to talk to you about isn't actually like a clothing piece, but rather a beauty product. So I got sent this in my package, and y'all, when I tell you this is the best face mask I've ever used, like I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I didn't want to take it off. It felt like I was having like a super luxurious spa day. Like, it was just so calming and it was like cool. I didn't refrigerate it or anything. It just has like a cooling effect on your skin, and it leaves you with like a really nice glow. Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. It's very expensive. So to be honest, if I hadn't received it and tried it like for free without knowing how much it cost, I don't think I would have ever like just looked at the website and be like, oh, let me go buy this crazy expensive face mask. But because I did try it, I'm 100% going to invest in purchasing some more. It's also something I'm not going to use weekly just because it is so pricey. I think for like a box of 5 of these, it's like $130 or something, like crazy. However, to use like every other week or maybe like once or twice a month, I definitely think it's worth the investment. It definitely gave my skin quite a bit of a glow. It was so relaxing. To me, it was the same, it's like the equivalent of going to get like a little like hydrofacial or something. That's what it felt like for me. Yeah, I'd actually never even heard of this brand. It's 111 Skin out of London. And this is the Rose Gold Brightening Treatment Mask. I expected it to be like one of those like thin like paper sheet masks. That's what I was picturing to pull out of here. But it's, I don't even know, I don't want to open it right now because it's so expensive. I just did one like a week ago. So I'll probably show it on my stories or something next time I use it. But it has like a, almost like a jelly-like consistency. And you just like, you look crazy when you do it. Like, you look like a serial killer. It's just like this pink mask that you just like sit over your face, and it has like little holes for your eyes and your mouth and your nose, and you look ridiculous. Like, there's no way to look cute while doing this. But like I said, it is the most like calming, cooling, like relaxing mask I've ever done. And then as soon as I took it off, my face was just like glowing, like super glow. Like, even like my fiance mentioned like how like glowy my face looked. Like, it was just super bright, super glowy. It felt so soft afterwards, and even like a couple days afterwards, like it still had that same like radiance. And I think even now, like, I don't know, I feel like it made me look more awake, more bright, everything that I'm looking for in a mask. And then I think just the experience in general, because of how like relaxing it was definitely worth the money to me. So this is what it looks like. Alright, so that is going to conclude this haul for Revolve. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll be sure to answer them. I also have links for everything that I talked about and my sizing information so you can compare. And yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye guys.